Hello everyone, my name is MJ Voches and welcome to part 3 of the creation process of our entry for this month's TUP Art Challenge, which is a very spoilery scene. If you haven't read the book Gregor the Overlander yet, I suggest you avoid this video for now. Yeah, we are trying to create a 2D artwork in Blender, and I'm still figuring out whether I want it in color or just black and white style, but we'll see. What we're gonna do though is we're gonna try to aim for black and white style for now, but then it would be so easy to change the color later on. So yeah, for this part we're gonna be doing some fills. We're gonna be filling up our scene here with color. I actually did temporary coloring for each of them just so I could have a thumbnail for the previous video. But yeah, as you can see here, this is our scene. It's a scene from the very end of Gregor the Overlander. That scene where Gregor, Boots, and his dad came home after being lost for a long time. And they got home to his mom, who is looking like this in the kitchen, because you know that's how his mom looked when his dad went missing 2 years ago. And then after that, Gregor and Boots went missing as well. And yeah, I think his mom is kind of praying here, and also kind of sad that, you know, Gregor, Boots, and his dad are now missing without any warning. They're just suddenly gone. And if you've read the book, you know why. But yeah, right now we're gonna be adding some fills. We're gonna be filling it up, and the first thing I'm gonna fill up actually is the background. I'm gonna work my way in the filling department, from the background to the foreground. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to show this guys first, because I need to go object mode on the subject, I think. Yeah, because it was on draw mode. I'm gonna go to background. I'm gonna turn off the other layers here, and we're gonna be focusing on coloring the background right here. So we have the background, our layers for the background grease pencil here. We're gonna name this line lock, because that's the lines right here. Hello Mbuddy, welcome to the stream. Finish your artwork. You can probably finish it while watching, or stop watching and finish it. But yeah, I'm also going to be working on my artwork here, and I think everything is fine in the stream. So anyways, we'll keep going here, and let's do some fills. So I'm gonna add a new layer here. I'm gonna put it under the line and call it fill. Now for the fill, I'm probably gonna separate each element, but I could also only do... No, actually, I really have to just separate the element. Now your art is more important, man. Finish it. Anyways, yeah, I'm probably gonna go for 3 types of fill here. I'm gonna call this one darker fill, dark, or 4 types fill, because I want to go for like a manga style, kind of just a comic style that's not colored, but we'll see. Light fill and lighter fill. Now this is probably going to be a problem. We'll see, because I might end up coloring the wrong fill. So I probably want the floor to be a darker fill. So let's go for that. I'm gonna add some fills here. Add new darker fill. I'm gonna uncheck stroke. I'm gonna check fill. And let's just give it a grayish color right here. So now we have that. I just need to select the fill here. What I need and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press Control and then draw over this side right here, just like that, and I'm gonna fill. Oops, looks like we have a bit of a gap here. Let's fix that. And I still have some gap somewhere. It's probably because of this right here, which I guess I can fix by just doing something like this. And then now I think that'll work. Yes, thank you. I probably need to go to the brush settings here and then change the leak size to 1. Oh, I'm gonna Control C, change the leak size to 1, or probably leak size to a higher number, maybe 5. Yeah, no, because I want to be able to also, tell you what, let's try 0. Probably not a good idea. I'm gonna go back to 3 and change. I'm gonna try doubling the pixels of the thickness here. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to stick with the default settings and then just do this. Control drawing over those like gaps there. There's like white spots. Control and then drawing over it, just so it's all closed up. We have our darker fill there. Let's see everything else that needs to be darker. This one right here, and probably this one as well, and these guys will also be a darker fill. And also the handles, because yeah, this is gonna be like a black and white artwork, like I said in a previous part. Also maybe this whole thing right here. So I just need to go with something like that. This will not be visible, by the way, this part right here. Then right there. And close it up. Same here. So I'm just using the fill tool for most of this, so we're quicker. Because I'm trying to figure out a way to create artworks quickly, because I'm planning to create a comic, an original story soon, and I'm gonna be using Blender for my workflow. And I want to figure out how to quickly draw, panels for the comics, so that I can do it while also creating contents for YouTube. So yeah, there we go. That's the darker fill right there. Now let's go to the dark fill and lock darker fill. I'm gonna create a new layer and call it new material and call it dark fill. Uncheck stroke, check fill, and we're just gonna grab the color of the darker fill and go a bit upwards from that to get a lighter fill, which we'll be using in the linings of the door here. Right there. And control space, so we're only seeing our viewport here. Yeah, this is gonna be difficult, most probably. So I'll need to go closer. to be able to fill it up here. Same goes for this guy. Yeah, that will happen because I need to close up the top here because it fills out the top. And we're good to go there. Darker fill also, I mean a dark fill for this guy's right here. And that one for this guys as well. Some of this stuff may not be visible, but we're good there. A dark fill for this as well. And I will have to actually make a black fill. Or maybe just leave that part as white there. This one right here will be a dark fill. And also maybe this part's right here. And this guy also. Looks like I forgot to line right here. Let's fix that. Let's fix that real quick. Gonna go to line here. Change the material to ink. And let's just quickly create a line here. Probably need to bring this back to 7 or something. I think I used the radius 7 for this one. And just do that. And we can continue filling things up. Dark fill. Let's see which parts would still need a darker fill. Maybe the bottom parts of the, like this side right here. Dark fill for this one and the bottom part right there. And also this one. Oops. Supposed to press control. There we go. And maybe this part here as well will be a dark fill. And also the table here. Let's go closer. There we go. And maybe that one as well. And let's just fix up some of there's spots right here that aren't properly filled. And I guess the handles will also be a dark fill. And now we're gonna go for the light fill, which once again we're gonna create a new material. Call it light fill. And then check fill, select the dark fill, and then just go up a bit more. Right there. Let's put that up there, just so it's the same ordering as our layers here. And we're gonna put all of the light fills on top of this, but it's... Oops, I think we're doing it this. I'm going to have... Actually, we're going to need to put the lighter fill at the bottom. I guess that's fine right there. Like that, and the lighter fill at the bottom. So yeah, we're good to go now. That won't cover up the darker fill. Did it also color? I'm going to have to change the viewport here just so we can see which parts are already colored. Gonna fill that part right there. And also this guy, the microwave. There we go. Looks nice. Like that. And also the top parts right here. I will need to use pen tablet for this. I was using the mouse. Just roughly doing that. And then filling this up right here. And to get rid of that line, just now need to draw over it. It's probably a dirty way of doing that. But yeah, there we go. That looks nice now. I'm also gonna color the walls the light color. And I guess it's fine to color everything outside there white like that. As long as it doesn't color the inside parts right here, which we're gonna be coloring as the I'm just gonna get the light fill here, press 2 to duplicate it, and rename it lighter fill. Lighter fill, and then I'm just gonna grab this a little bit higher right here. And we're just gonna fill, oops, not that. Need to change the layer. So lighter fill. Fill up this white parts right here. I can probably do something like, no, we can't do that. So there we go. And also this right here maybe. And that should do it. Looks like we have a spot here that's not colored for the... I think this was the light fill. So we're gonna need to go... Just gonna draw over that. So I think, yeah, we're done with the background. Next would be the subject right here. So I actually did not finish coloring the subject. And I think we're gonna be doing the same thing for the subject. Best thing about this is that it's like 3D. But yeah, background is done. Thank you so much, Mbuddy. That means a lot. But yeah, I'm trying to develop like a certain art style that it's, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go about this kind of art style. But yeah, we have our subject there. Now I can turn off background for now, and then we are going to be coloring our subject. So for the subject, I already added some fill. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tab to edit mode, select everything, and delete it. So we're going to be redoing the fill so that we can properly add a better fill to this. So I guess it's still going to be the same kind of setup. First is the darker fill. Did I turn on caps lock or something? Yes, I did. Darker fill. Dark fill. Light fill. And the lighter fill. It's going to be this case for most for all of the elements actually, except probably for the foreground elements. We'll see. But yeah, let's start with the darker fill, which will be the hair. Probably just the hair. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna add a new material here and get the darker fill paintbrush and actually duplicate it, because this is gonna be darker, even darker fill. I guess we're gonna have to add that as a layer, or darkest darkest fill. Darkest fill. Guess I'll have to edit this as well. Darkest fill. And we need that for the hair. So I'm just gonna go down more here. We're going to have to make the viewport background a bit lighter so we see. Maybe white. All the way to white. You probably won't see the screencast though, but I guess that's fine, hopefully. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna start filling up the hair here. Let's cover up some gaps here for now first, because there are gaps here, and do something like that, and also right here at the top. And maybe the bands here will be I'm probably gonna go for like a just black color for it. Oops. Never mind, because that's an ink. Forgot. So darker fill for the hair. Probably also for the chair. No. I guess only for the hair. But the darkest fill. Gonna have to add a new material. Get the darker fill. Lock that and go for the darker fill right here. I'm going to add the darker fill for all of the table elements. So I'm just gonna go do that. Do this. Just some quick fills right here. Don't need to be too meticulous, because this part right here is not even gonna be visible, but I'm gonna still try to color it despite that. And just gonna focus more here, and then this part's right here. There. On the sides of the chair. Just something like that. Guess the bottom parts of the chair there it's fine if there's no fill. Alright, there. I should probably... I'm gonna delete this. Control L. Delete. Because I will need to color the chair. Wait, that's fine there. Let's go back to draw mode. I'm kind of not sure using the darker fill for the furniture here, but we'll see. Wait, am I still... Looks like there's not much difference in the darker fill and the darkest fill, so let's fix that. I'm gonna go to the darkest fill material and go even darker. I'm gonna be somewhere right there. And darker fill, I'm gonna bump that up a bit. Let's see how well it blends. Yeah, I think Yep, we're not gonna be using darker fill for the furniture. Doesn't look great. Gonna have to go delete that. What we're gonna do is gonna use a lighter fill for the furnitures. So I think the best way to do this is for the background to be kind of lighter, and then it gets darker as we go closer to the camera, which is kind of a rule in creating artworks. The farther the objects are from the camera, the lighter it is. The closer it is to the camera, the darker it is. It's kind of like a rule, one of the rule of thumbs in the art world. So I guess, wait, lighter fill. Tell you what, I'm just gonna go with a light fill instead of a lighter fill. Something like that will do, I think. Let's see how well that blends with the background. Probably not that great. It looks like I really need to go with a lighter fill. So yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting thing. There are a lot of interesting lessons in the art world. It's supposed to be this. This right here. So I've got to make sure that I'm using the lighter fill here. I want to focus on the chair right here. Let's go closer so that it covers up all of that. This, that, cover up the gaps. Just keep going. Right here. There. Anywhere and everywhere. There we go. There's probably a way to like lock the view to camera view. But I'm gonna keep going for now, without minding the sudden so all of this right here will be colored right there. Huh, looks like I forgot. Oh well. So like so. And like so. And like so, and like so, and like so. And like so. Right there. There you go. Now, right there. And probably this whole top part right here. Just filling it up. Let's see. There's gonna be a ton of changes, by the way, after this one. It's probably still a lot of tweaking that needs to be done to really make things look great. Also, keep the focus to the main subject, and the others are just some supporting elements. So let's keep going here. This part right here might still probably be visible in the camera. So just gonna continue filling it up. This one right here as well. Something like that. Okay, I guess that's fine. Let's go closer here so that it's really filled all the way to the corners. Because if you're far away, Blender kind of not fills up the corners. So yeah, there we go. There we go. This part right here. Those are not gonna be visible in the camera, I think. So yeah, I think we're done with the lighter fill here. I'm also gonna add that fill to the slippers, actually. And also the shirt right here. Like right there. And also this part right here. And I'm gonna go to darker fill, maybe. Or maybe light fill. What is the color of the light fill? I'm gonna use the light fill for the skin. So I want to emphasize the fact that Grace, Gregor's mom, is a black American. And I think that's fine. Let's see how well that will blend to the background though. Like all of our fills that we did so far, I think it's fine. I'm gonna go to the light fill, maybe. What was I coloring? Oh, so this is lighter fill. I guess I will need a lightest fill for some of the details of the chair there. Lightest fill. Oh no. No. Don't remove any of the materials there. Lighter fill. Duplicate that and rename it to lightest fill. So we have our lightest fill right there, right here as well. It's not gonna be really white for the lightest fill. I guess that part right there. And also the uniform, because Gregor's mom's still wearing the uniform. There we go. That's quick. It's quicker on the closed parts of the artwork. I'm gonna go to the light fill now and use color the skin. And yeah, because there's no like open gaps, we can just go and fill our drawing without any problem. There we go. And our subject layer is almost done with all the fills. I think I'm gonna be using a dark fill for the hair bands here, which we actually don't have in our material, so we're gonna need to get it. Dark fill right there, and I think all of the subject layer is done. I can turn on background now, and we can see that that's a thing right there. We'll go to foreground, and as you can see, some parts, like I said, will not be visible, so I did not try to fill everything up. Next is we're gonna fill up the foreground layer. So I'm gonna disable everything. I'm gonna go to excuse me. I'm gonna go object. I think I need to enable subject. I'm gonna go object mode. Select foreground and go to draw mode. Excuse me. I'm gonna delete all of the fills that I did here for the foreground. Disable subject. And now we're gonna do the same kind of setup, but only the light. Excuse me. Light. Fill. Excuse me. Lightest fill. Lighter fill. And a light fill. I'm not gonna be using any of the dark fills because it's... Oh wait, I actually should use the dark fills. Well, because it's closer to the camera. Stupid. Darkest after stating the rule and then immediately breaking it. Not consciously. But anyways, I'm gonna start with the darkest fill, which will be the hair. So I will need to add that. I guess I'm gonna add all of the materials here right away so that we don't have to worry about adding them later. It looks like the dark fill is not that far away from the darker fill, which I think is fixed now. So now we can go and color the darkest fill, which will be the hair. We'll need to like cover up the corners here, because as you can see, some corners are just white, which I think can also be yeah, but now that you know that rule, Mbuddy, you're probably not gonna be able to help yourself to not follow it, I guess. Now that it's in your brain, you will probably end up following it from now on. But anyways, I'm gonna go to brush settings here. And now I can probably reduce the leak size to fix our parts that doesn't color up. But that happens because there are gaps here that will need to be fixed. Just like this part right here and that part right there. And I think those are the only ones. So now I can... No! There's more gaps. But I don't see any more gaps here. I guess I'm gonna have to bring back the leak size there. There should be a brush setting here. Brush settings. No? Follow the rule. Follow the rule, Mbuddy. Follow it. Every time you think of not following it, just remember that voice. There we go. So there, to here, there to here. And then Boots is here, right here. Good. And then Dad's hair. So like I said, Gregor's dad is a Filipino American, and Gregor's mom is a Black American. That's kind of what I did for my own adaptations. Honestly, don't care if you disagree. I'm gonna use a darker fill for the skin for both of them. Probably need to close some gaps here as well. I don't know which parts have an unclosed gap. Finish the drawing, Mbuddy. Finish it. Finish it. Finish the drawing. Finish it. That's gonna haunt your dreams if you don't finish your drawing. Okay, where is the gap? Where is it? Where is the spill? Why is it spilling? What's happening here? Where is the spill happening? Is it here? Looks like it's fine here. Looks like there's a spill somewhere here. Or maybe it's somewhere around this area. Yeah. Let's try really closing that up, and there's still a spill somewhere. Oh well. Oh well. Hey there, the Blenderer. Yes, we're doing a grease pencil 2D artwork in Blender. So it's not gonna be animated, it's just gonna be a 2D artwork. I guess I'm gonna have to do something like that. Oh, it looks like the gap, the spill is right there on the neck. There we go. I guess I can Control Z now. And just add something like this here. And that should fix the spilling problem. So there we go. The hand. Doing that hand of animation principle where you put the two middle fingers together so that the hand looks appealing. Probably not best to overuse it though. Now for Dad's arm right here. Like that. And then let's go for a dark fill for the shirt. Sorry for I'm probably causing a sound when every time I hit the microphone with the pencil or the pen for the pen tablet. So I'm gonna control space here. Oh, it's a hidden layer. And just do something like that. Nope. Control Z. Do something like this maybe. If that still spills. No, it doesn't, so we're good. Do this. And also close like the below here for the gaps. And also the side of the shirt, the sleeves right here. And then fill that up. And I think we're done with all of the fills for the artwork. So just going with something like that. Now I can go back here and turn on all of our layers, and as you can see, I did not fill up the doors. Looks like I also did not draw the door, or I deleted it. I deleted it. Oh man, I'm so stupid. I deleted the lines for the door frame. Oh well. Gonna have to redo it. Call it BG. Yeah, I deleted the BG back. I remember deleting the layer of BG, which has the door frame. Of course. Oh well. It's an easy fix anyway, so we're good. We're good. It's fine. I can just go draw mode on the foreground again. Just make sure I select the ink. And select pen. I'm just gonna go drag select line tool, not pen, and then drag shift on the door frame right there, all the way down. It should be there. If I turn off like all of the layers above it and all the other layers here, you'll see that we've made the lines. And what I can do is I'm just gonna tab into edit mode, select that, shift D, and just move it right here, and that should do it. And for the fill, it's not gonna be too difficult. I could just go probably dark fill 2 for like the BG, or I can just go dark fill BG right here and add another one. Just gonna use dark and darker fill. Darker fill BG. Lock that. I'm gonna select the dark fill, go back to draw mode, and use the rectangular tool here. Just do something like that. Enter to confirm it, and the other one. Enter to confirm it again. I'm gonna go to the darker fill for the door frame right there. Enter. And enter. Or probably it should be in reverse. Yeah, it should be in reverse. The dark fill should be this one. The door frame and the walls will be like the darker fill. Gotta make sure. I'm gonna control space so I can clearly see here. Do something like that. And then I gotta go to layer, select the darker fill BG, select the darker fill material. Do something like this. What? Oh, that's right. Stupid. I guess something like that. And we're done. Now I could show all of this again. Yeah, it's a bad idea to use a darker fill for the... because it blends with the hand. Okay, I'm gonna use a light fill. Light fill for the walls. I guess I'm not gonna rename that. Just do something like this. And now this should work. There we go. I'm gonna disable sketch and turn on everything. Go to object mode, and there we go. Yes, it's a black and white image. I probably need to make like all of the foreground here darker. I can probably do something like effects here, and I'm gonna colorize this. Custom. We can't see it. We need to be in the rendered mode, I think, to see it. Yes. And go to colorize. Make this darker, maybe. Something like that. So you can see that already works. Great. But I'm gonna do all of this effects and more tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the lighting and probably the final stream. I always say tomorrow will be the final stream, but I think tomorrow really will be the final stream. We're gonna be dealing with the lighting, adding some shading so that there's more depth to our artwork. And yeah, tomorrow probably will be the final part. We'll see, but yeah, that's it for the fill for this part. It looks great. I think I can do... I can even select the background, add colorize. Make sure that that's the background. That's the background, right? Yeah, colorize the background right there. I'm gonna go custom, set this to a brighter color, and increase the factor a bit. Never mind. But yeah, tomorrow final stream for the year, and also final stream for this art. And yeah, that's it for the fill. Hopefully I've shared some... Yeah, I'm not really sure if tomorrow's gonna be the final stream, but we'll see. Yeah, that's it for the fill. I think that's looking great. We're gonna be adding a lighting. It's gonna be like a spotlight kind of thing happening. A bunch of other stuff. But yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, all of you who watched the live stream. Thank you. Thanks to who watched the video. Even if it's not live and you watched the video up to this point, thank you so much. And also, I want to say thank you to all of the people who supported me on KoFi, Magnolia Weathershield, Erick Madrigal, Elizabeth Munie, Tristan Wintle, GulliermoGage, and Mbuddy. Thank you so much, guys. If you want to support me in all my endeavors, just go to code-free.com/Productions. You can also go visit the KoFi shop there to download stuff that I give away for free. Also, follow Doodle Productions everywhere on the internet, and also the Doodle Boat. Subscribe, like the video if I managed to show to you some awesome stuff. And yeah, I think that's all for now. See you tomorrow. Final stream, probably. We'll see. But yeah, once again, thank you. My name is MJ Vilches, and Yeah. Bye.